Yeah, guys, welcome back. Loki thinks I'm crazy. All the gods think I'm crazy. The only one who didn't think I was crazy is Hermes, because he's as crazy as I am. It was in the 20s today, and we went to the church after all. And I said, if I hit ice, I will turn back. I was actually making a recording for you guys about why I didn't go. And I said the phrase walking taco, and all of a sudden I wanted one. The first time I saw that phrase, I didn't have no idea what they were. I was like, oh, you're serving walking tacos. That's a horrible thing to. Oh, it's food. Okay. I was like, is that a new insult? What is that? That's actually food? Okay, it's food. Yeah, it's food. I had no idea these things existed until I saw them at a church. And then I saw them and I thought they were an abomination and a crime against God and man, but apparently they're popular. I don't know. It's just, I don't like Fritos to begin with. I don't think dropping taco filling on them does you any good, but I'm sorry, I just don't like Fritos. I'm a Doritos girl, what can I say? So yeah, they had those, and I decided I needed one so bad, so we walked up, and the whole way, Loki's like, eh, eh, eh. He's really excited and hyper, and he doesn't want me doing this thing, and all the gods are excited and hyper except for Hermes, which is like, we're good, we got this. And Loki's like, well, what if you hit ice? I said, then I'll turn back. And I have initially been afraid because this hill's usually solid sheet of ice, but it was fine. And we got there and it was packed, guys. There were so many people there. There was a line for these walking tacos, but I took one sniff of the air and I was like, oh no. I forgot what the other food is like. Anyhow, we went through, we found our cookie lady because we went on Facebook and I saw cookie lady was there. Got a dozen cookies for an outrageous highway robbery price of $5, which if you ask me is freaking expensive because it's a dozen damn cookies for $5. And we got a fudge brownie. Now that's for Christmas Day. That is Christmas Day treat. I'm aware of how many cookies we have in this house. I'm Italian. Cookies come out at Christmas. And walked around, decided, hey, we came up here, I'm going to walk around. I don't really have any money left, but I'm going to walk around and look around. So we walked around, we looked around, and, you know, these tables now, they're not like cute old church tables where in the old days it was people selling stuff they had. I like that a much more because you could go up there with pocket change and maybe walk out with some stuff. There's a woman selling Buckeyes, and they're like candies that are about that big, a dozen of them for $10. That's expensive. And all these other people were selling stuff like wreaths. I didn't even ask the price on those wreaths because those things lit up. And I'm like, I know base price is going to be at least $45. And jewelry that was a couple $100s a piece. You could get the rink-a-dink rings for $5, but if you wanted like a nice necklace or something, it was like a couple $100. And this is not a rich area. It's a very poor area. So I don't know where they think people get the money for this stuff, but people always buy stuff, so I don't know. And I walked all around. It was okay. It was okay. And I'm gonna go check out, and I'm like, I don't like how those tacos smell. There was something about it. It wasn't a good taco smell. Like when you smell good tacos, you want them so bad. This was not that smell. This was the people couldn't tell the difference between Mexican and Italian food smell, and I was like, yeah, don't like taco. So I got a hot dog. I forgot what an abomination those hot dogs are. They're not even a hot dog. I think they're sawdust, kitty litter, and pink toothpaste is what they're made out of. They have about that consistency. They're bad. But I got that, chips, a Pepsi, and a donut for $3. So it wasn't bad. And I got home and I was kind of excited and I ate my lunch. I don't ever want to see those hot dogs again. I keep forgetting every time how bad they are. I vaguely remember, but it's not until you try to eat one of these things that you remember just how bad they are. You guys know I lived on a fixed income. I've had hot dogs from food banks that tasted better. I've had hot dogs from Aldi's bargain bin that tasted better. These are just nasty. I don't even know where they get these things. You could tell it's not meat. And it's not vegan either, because I eat my share of vegan dogs. It's not vegan. So we did that and we came home and we're kind of excited. And I always get this thing where after I've gone and done my stuff, I'm like, ooh, 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 I want to go back and like get another tray of cookies. I didn't. Go back and maybe get a taco. I did not. So we did that. And Loki was just kind of antsy because he didn't know what was going on. He totally expected us to stay home, and he was just teasing me this morning. He even took, in my mind's eye, the form of this fluffy fox with his winter coat all floofed out and was like dancing and prancing around and out, 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 cookie, 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 out, 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 cookie, cookie, cookie. But then when it came time to go out, he's like, "Are you nuts? I'm not going out there. It's cold." Dear God, you won't even feel the cold. I'm not going out there. He came though. The whole way he's following me. He's like, too cold. Turn back, turn back. He's very overprotective at times. And Hermes is like, this is fine. And like, you can kind of feel these gods toddling after you. Like, no. It felt like a god day trip is what it felt like. Like I was taking all the little ones up for a day trip. So it was something else. I was kind of miffed and wasn't going to go because I thought, well, that's my friend's church. Why didn't she offer me a ride since she said she was going? And I told her, I was afraid of falling on the ice and breaking my full neck. But she's just that kind of person. She expects you to go everywhere on your own. She won't offer. She has offered me rides, like if I need groceries or something. And I could have asked her, but I just told her I wasn't going, and she said she was going herself. I thought it was kind of mean to not offer me a ride. Personally, if it was reversed and she didn't have a ride, I'd drive her. What the hell else am I going to do all day? So I would have taken her, but that's me. So we had a good day, and we got our fingers crossed, our little paws crossed, because if you live on a fixed income and you get any kind of assistance, they wait till the coldest part of the year to tell you it's time to renew. And at first I was really paranoid because I got this renewal letter and I thought, is this the actual thing or a scam? So I looked it up and it's the actual thing. Well, I tried calling them and they're not in until Monday. So I have to call back Monday and see if I can get any help. If I lose the medical insurance, will be okay. I didn't go all year this year because I was afraid that if I went to the doctor and they didn't cover it, I would get hit with a bill. That's happened to me before with insurance and I can't afford to. So I didn't go to the doctor all year today and I'm still alive. So, and with the electric, we could absorb it if they didn't give us the help, but the help really does help out. If you get assistance, they will help you. They will base it on your income. They will help you. They will not pay the total thing. I know people have this fantasy that they might as well quit work and get assistance because you get everything. You get very pitiful little. I'm getting help with the electric bill. They're not paying the whole thing for me. So I still have to pay for my electric, my water, and everything else. Water company here doesn't give you help. Sewage doesn't give you help. I've applied repeatedly for assistance with gas in the winter and they don't give you help. The best thing they would do for me is let me go on a budget plan. So you got to take your victories where you can get them. But we're in good spirits. Even if we don't get any of the help, we know we'll be okay. When I saw how much I saved, I was like, wow. But then I was like, oh, that's over a year's time. That's actually only like 10 or so a month. I use very little electricity. My grandmother went through the depression, so I have depression era lighting in this house. If you see lights on or something, it's because I'm recording or I'm doing, some kind of religious thingamabob with lights, or using it for depression because I think it's cheaper to put some strings of lights up than be depressed. But yeah, I normally don't have these beautiful running lights on all the time. They're on to record, and then as soon as I'm done recording or doing a task in the kitchen, off they go. So that's why we always have lighting problems around here. This is actually pretty good lighting, but I don't leave it on all the time. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and we're in good spirits. Poor Loki. He was really worried. But it was okay. We got that jogging thing, and as silly as it sounds, that bit of exercise last night really perked me up because I've been walking in the house for years because it's not good to go out And you just get tired of it, guys. You just get tired of walking through your kitchen to your door and walking back and walking to your stairs and walking. You get bored, and it's an old house. So it's to the point where I'm afraid that if I start to jog through the house, I'm gonna knock the house down. So, yeah, I'm like, I wish we had like a safe place to go exercise, but we don't. So what are you gonna do? But if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you later. He was so happy. We had donuts. We got a maple top donut with peanuts on it, so he liked that. So we'll see you later. Bye bye.